Hey, it's Ryan Cavino with Northeast Realty Partners and RyanCavinoRealEstate.com bringing you the market update for Wakefield, Mass. For the week ending December 8th, 2010, almost the end of the year here. And we got nothing new for Wakefield this week. We got one property that it's extended and it does have an accepted offer. So I wonder why that they had to extend it. Maybe it's a short sale that they need to leave on the market, or signing of the P&S, so it must have been close to the end of their listing commitment before they decided to extend it to make sure it remained on the market. They have a whole, in the under agreement properties, it's all good prices because they're from 339 to 419, so it's not escaping a $100,000 price range. So we'll take a quick look real quick and see what types of homes went for. 34 Byron, looks like a nice tree-lined street. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Priced really way below assessed value. Well, about $30,000 below assessed value, and looks like it needs a short sale approval. So that's probably why it was priced that way, and hoping they can get it pushed through the short sale process. So good strategy, and hopefully someone gets a deal by doing that. 8 Fernwood, 364. Nice hardwood floors. Looks like there's been some paint. There's some wood paneling. It's a 2-bedroom, but they have a family room, so it could potentially be a 3rd bedroom. And it's a big place, 2,080 square feet, and they're including the lower level in the public record. I'm not sure if I saw any pictures of the lower level, because you can see right here, I don't think that's the lower level due to the window being where it is. If it was the basement, I would think it would be up here. A lot of parking. 8 Fernwood, 364.9. We get 24 Pierce, which is another cape, another 2-bedroom cape, and this one looks like it was nicely maintained. There is some wood paneling, but you can tell there's still some care, quite a bit of it, in this well-kept home. It is off of Indian Hill area, Indian Lane to Indian Hill, 1,700 square feet. It's got one garage, and it does have some off-street parking and some frontage. Hot water radiators is the way of heat. And it's similar to the other property. They were both, Fernwood and Pierce, they were both assessed by the city of Wakefield to be around that 360s number, and they both went under agreement at around that. Now the 60 Butler went under agreement at 379. This is off of Water Street, and it says ideal for a home business, so this might be an interesting property. It does have some nice recessed lighting and some hardwood floors that look like they were refinished. And here we see the basement that could be great for, or this could be the apartment. Additional space, yeah. I think this is an apartment that they, right here, that's above the garage. Big house, 2,100 square feet. And then lastly, we have 3 Jessica Lane at 419. This took 434 days, so this could skew our days on market for under agreement, but we got to leave it in there. And it started at 439 and only dropped 20,000. Still took about quite a bit. How many days was it? It was 434. Let's see what they really started at. 469. And when it was on for with a different real estate company back in September of 2009. So they're trying for quite some time. And you know, from 469 to 419 is it's only 50,000 in the grand scheme of things. You would think for 424 days it might have dropped a little bit more than that. And then let's take a look at the solds. 21 Heritage Lane was the big guy, $620,000, 125 days. It's a unique property. It's just a really big ranch, and it started at 700,000 and went to and actually sold for 620. So let's take a look at what the price was when it went under agreement. 699. So someone just lowballed, and they, came up to 620, and people said, "All right, we'll take it. Let's move on." And it's assessed for quite a bit less. So it's probably a unique buyer for this property who might have additional family coming with. And then 80 Main Street, 425 is on the market for 7 days. This is across from the lake, and as you know, that these properties are pretty desirable, being right across from the lake. This is, you can walk out there, walk the lake, people watch. It is a true something that's not considered by the city of Wakefield in their assessments. Because you know how some buyers will look at, well, what is the town value the property at? And the town will take a formula to come up with it by square footage and previous sales, and they'll spit out a number. Now, they probably did that with this Main Street as well, but you can see that the market value is significantly higher than the assessed value at 364. You can see that the market value is actually at 425, and it might even be a little bit higher than that because it went under agreement in 7 days. So don't always pay attention to that assessment by the town, because that is not a true deterrent for market value. Let's throw in the rest of the actives and see what we got. We're going to see that one on Mansion Road, which is an anomaly. But we have 55 listings, the average price $458, the average market time 119 days. Same with Wilmington, was 119 days for this week. The under agreement properties were less than that. They were 374, and they took less time, 115 days. And if we get rid of this one, it will be a significantly less amount of days. We got 59, 119, 144 divided by 4 is 35 days ish. So it'll be quite a bit less. And let's just take it out and see what it says. 35 days, and the price goes to 363. So if you were close to $100,000 less than that 458, you were pretty much going to be selling your house in a month. And then the solds took 65 days, and that is in the average of the 124 and the 7, and two different properties. One a little more unique with the 21 Heritage, and probably found a unique buyer, and the 80 Main Street, which is right across from the lake. So that is your Wakefield, Mass. Market update for the week ending December 8th, 2010. We'll talk to you soon.